over to Eddie Markey,
Beautiful. Thank
my
you, Sheldon.
New England colleague.
Thank you, Sheldon, and thank you for all of your great work. I want to thank Chuck as well. Chuck is spending so much time and energy on this. He's become like a perpetual motion machine. But by the way,
It's clean energy.
it's clean energy, and you would qualify for the tax break as a new energy source. That's how much energy you have thrown into this effort, Chuck. So we thank you for everything that you are doing. Couple of numbers. One, last year in the United States, 94% of all new installed electrical generation capacity was wind, solar, and batteries. Let me repeat that. In 2024, in the United States of America, 94% of all new installed electrical generation capacity was wind, solar, and battery, meaning the revolution is on. It's working. It's creating jobs by the hundreds of thousands all across our country. Union jobs, IBEW jobs, jobs for workers who have not just jobs but careers for the next generation in installing this clean energy future for our country. The Republicans are planning on gutting all of these tax breaks. That's what came out of the House of Representatives. Why are they doing it? They're doing it for the natural gas industry. The natural gas industry wants to kill the offshore wind industry because that will provide a source of electricity all along the East Coast, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New York, all the way down to Virginia. Even as we have the tax breaks that will wind up with an installation of all of those new energy sources. The AI industry, by some estimates, is going to lead to a doubling of the electricity demand in our country over the next 10 years. We're going to need wind and solar. We're going to need battery storage technologies for the future. Otherwise, if the natural gas industry has its way, we will only have natural gas, and there won't be enough of it because they are now exporting massive amounts of it overseas in LNG, and the prices for consumers are going to spike. They're going to continue to rise and rise and rise because of that fossil fuel agenda. So what we need is, we need the jobs by the hundreds of thousands and eventually millions that will be created. And there'll be union jobs. We need the reduction in greenhouse gases because, as Senator Whitehouse said, the planet's running a fever. There are no emergency rooms for planets. We have to put the preventative care in place or else it will be unlivable in many parts of our country. And third, we must honor our obligation to the next generation of young people. They should not have to bear the responsibility of what this generation did. So that's the responsibility which we have, and we just have to make sure we discharge it. And we're going to try to find Republicans. We're going to work with Republicans on a common sense basis because 80% of all of the funding so far has gone to red states. 80% of the jobs, 80% of the funding. And I think common sense solutions can be found, and that is what we are trying to accomplish.